What's your name?
Hi, Shannon.
Shannon. And what's your name, sir?
Jake.
Jed. Okay. How do you guys feel about Bill Cosby?
I feel sad about Bill Cosby.
We love Bill Cosby. That guy has made us laugh. Himself, stand-up comedy act was probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think we quote it
Right.
on a weekly basis.
We do. We,
Yeah.
we absolutely love it. As far as
Personal decisions that he made have made us sad about the whole thing.
you know, and I don't know what happened. You know? I mean, I really don't know the full aspect of the details of everything that happened, but you know, what I know makes me sad that
Exactly.
Made some poor choices.
he made poor choices.
So where do you think where does he go from here? With all the allegations, and now he's coming forward saying that he did indeed, you know, give some of the women the drugs. So
Where does he go from here? I don't know.
I have absolutely no
I really
idea.
don't know. He's, you know, he's been out of the spotlight for a long time now.
exactly.
And he is gone. And if that's what happened, he's owned up to it. I think it's time for him to step out and say, I'm done. I'm out of the spotlight now.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for your comment.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and enjoy your night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're fairly young, and I know you know Mr. Bill Cosby because we all were raised up.
on the man TV show. I
Exactly.
hate how they trying to make him look.
Okay. So how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about it? I feel the situation should have been handled at the time. Everybody at the time it's supposedly happened.
Okay.
You know, that's how they wait till my boy get old to all of a sudden bring this stuff up from 20, 30 years ago.
Right.
I don't believe it.
Right. So you don't believe it at
I
all?
don't believe it.
Okay. Alrighty. So
But you never know what nobody does behind closed doors. But you know, I don't believe it.
So how do you feel about him coming forward saying that he actually, you know, admitted to some of it? You still don't believe it?
True enough, like I say, you never know what anybody does behind closed doors, but this many women, the man got way too much money to just go around be raping women and drugging everybody. How people talking like he drug half of the world or something like that. You know, like, nah,
You're not falling for it?
I ain't going for it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for your comment, sir. All right. You have a good night. How do you feel about Bill Cosby?
I think Bill Cosby. I don't know if I can say that on.
You can be free as possible.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's a wealthy, you know, cool, powerful individual. He had no need to do that to women to, you know, get whatever he was after. And it was uncalled for. And
So what do you think his punishments should be? Like, what, being that he's 80, like, what do you feel? What does he go from here? Like, what should be done about it?
you know, throw him in jail. I mean, I think, unfortunately, the split statute of limitations, even I think with the sexual assaults, they've extended those. I think it's still run out, but I don't have any problem putting him in jail for the rest of his life.
Okay. Alrighty, sir. Thank you so much for your honest opinion.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you. How do you feel about the allegations going on with him?
It's upsetting. It's a little disturbing.
Okay.
You know, for him to be in your household every single day,
Right.
you know, and to look up to him and to hope that wish your father was the same way or your family life was the same way.
Exactly.
You know, it's heartbreaking is what it is. You know, but everybody has their demons. So,
Right.
You know, you never know what somebody's battling behind closed doors.
Exactly.
And, you know, my heart goes out to those women that this happened to. You know,
Right.
it touches home, so it's very sad.
Why do you think it took them so long to come forward?
The other women, I'm not sure. I think he just got to this point where he's no longer that high star status, and so he's an easier target at this point. You know?
Right.
When he was in the limelight, and you know, nobody would have ever said they were telling the truth. They would have always took his side. I believe that.
Right.
You know, I think it's just easier now that he's getting up in age. You
Right.
know, he really is an easier target at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah,
it really
it's
is.
very unfortunate.
Yeah,
It is.
It really is.
Well, thank you so much for your comment.
No problem.
We just ease you in on
Yeah,
camera.
I know. Like.
We all know that Mr. Bill Cosby is in the news. A lot of women have come forth saying that he allegedly drugged and raped them. So how do you feel about that?
I feel about it. It's sort of, like I said, it coming toward being like money wise. Okay. he probably he did nothing to them people.
Okay.
You know, but they know he got all this money, so how are they gonna get it if they? Now, could I say the truth?
Say the truth. Say the truth.
Okay, they knew they were trying to like get him up under him to commit adultery, which he was married, and then once he met that did adultery, they gonna try to take that against him and make him say, hey, make him give this, and he wouldn't give it to him. So hell,
So you basically feel that it's sabotage. They're trying to sabotage his career.
Right.
Okay, well.
And it's already sabotage because there's a lot of people really believe that this and that, and it's not true.
Exactly.
Bill Cosby is one of the best actors in this world. He's the best friend of everybody in this world.
Right.
And I stick behind him all the way to the end. But no, he didn't do it.
He didn't do it?
No, he didn't do it. But they just trying to grab him up and get his money.
No.
Maybe they're gonna get it. Yeah. See, he don't want to give it up, to tell you the truth, because he know he is right. That's the reason why he ain't getting his money up like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson went on here and gave them folks that damn money so to get him off of him.
Right.
But Bill Cosby know he is right, and he ain't gonna get that money up. But if he's wrong, he's just gonna get it up and get it over with.
Exactly.
Right.
Well,
So
I
he
see
didn't
that
do
you
it.
feel so passionate about Bill Cosby. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I definitely would like to thank you for giving your honest opinion, sir.